Perno's chest. Pass to Belgrave, far side. The sophomore, excellent season for him as he dishes it across for Breyer. 13 goals for Belgrave. Top of the slot, Hogg sets up off of a body. Loose puck pulled away by O'Brien. O'Brien took it all the way up ice, and you know he's looking for a change. He's a laps up and down the ice on this shift. Cardinals with space to break out. Weaver Vitale for Breyer. He touches it now. Breyer goes for a change. Picked up here on the near side. Catron in a battle with Kennell. Will launch this one to the far side for Doggar Wood. From the point, Brandon Butler fires a shot. Blocker save Perno. Catron on the near side. Sends it around. Campbell in the trapezoid. Attempts to break it out. We'll send this one up for Kennell. Battle the 12s with Catron backjacking on him. Kennell taken down, collides with Catron. Hearn will just hold among the chaos with 10:16 to go here in the first.
Aaron Catron kind of being a makeshift defense. They're doing a really good job of just taking away that opportunity from Potsdam. Catron,
6 goals so far this year. It'll be Jack McCandles who comes in and takes this draw. McCandles, 1 goal, 1 assist, and 33 shots this season, as that one fired over top the glass. So we'll give us another stoppage here. Face-off spotted to Hearn's right in the far side of the zone. SUNY at quarterfinals here. The other game, Brockport and Cortland, currently going on in Western New York. Stockdale will pull it away. Here for D'Addario in neutral ice. The first here flies over the blue line, sends it for Drusik. Near side, shoots, Perno save, rebound, and they score! Bennett Stockdale on the doormat, finish in the wide open net. And less than 10 minutes in, Stockdale scores the opening goal of the 2024 playoffs.
I mean, talk about Stockdale being in the right place at the right time. That shot from Drusik goes right off Perno's head, and I think it hit Stockdale in the chest and went in, but nonetheless, a goal's a goal.
Soccer goal for Bennett Stockdale. That's his 18th of the season. 34th point for the senior. We talked about how he's been one of the best in the SUNYAC in May. With that stat line, it's hard to argue. Moran now trying to counter. He fired a shot, high shoulder off Hearn. Ringed around the top of the boards. Potsdam coming out with the speed. Siri comes in to fire it across. So picked up by Bolger. Dropped across for Bellina. Sent out of the zone, and that'll be a stoppage right there. So Stockdale scored in last year's SUNYAC semifinal win versus Geneseo. Also had an assist on the game winner against Oswego in the SUNYAC final. So Stockdale's been big in his collegiate career, especially in last postseason, and then opens up this postseason with the goal. So Stockdale, a senior, does have the 5th year of eligibility. However, if he does not enact it, talk about opening up what could be your final postseason with a bang. Puck on the far side. So Potsdam trying to counter as a Cardinal holding the zone. Some good checking here from Perron. Pulled away by Trey Thomas. Dropped it across. Weaver Vitale with space. Low wrister. Rebound loose inside the slot. O'Brien skates it out. It'll be recovered here by Perron. As O'Brien pulls it away in neutral ice, he'll send it to the near side of Hearn. Sticked across far side. Under 9 minutes to go is Bennett Stockdale's goal as Thomas drops in. Low shot, save made. Good stick from Drew Rose. Weaver Vitale, low shot behind Perno. He slides, lands on top of it, and saved away. What a dangerous opportunity for the Cards.
I want to bring that play all the way back to the defensive zone. What a great breakout pass from Ryan Butler on the right wing, going all the way across to Trey Thomas. Thomas getting a great shot on net, and then Weaver following it up on net.
So Ryan Butler, 6 goals this season, May, all in the second half of the season, all in 2024. He was an Adrian College transfer where he won a national championship. So talk about having championship DNA in quotes, and it's really come up clutch here as the puck fired in the penalty box will give us a stoppage here. So the Cardinals averaging 39.2 shots per game have posted up 13 here unofficially in the opening just over 11 minutes. Potsdam averaging 28.8 shots per game here, being held to 4. So Potsdam trying to get something going, and we'll have to off this defensive zone face-off. Loran on the near side trying to pull it away. It's a mock scrum breaking out, eventually pulled away by Hohen on the near side. We'll go Malmeister. Ring picks him up, or Brandon Butler picks him up defensively. Poked down low. Potsdam pulls it away. Dancing on the red line, Tredowitz fires it to the far side. Brandon Butler, kick pass to his own skate. has options out of the zone, tries to drop it across. Malmeister intercepts, so does Tredowitz on Malmeister's pass as he sends Belgrave over the line. Forgets the puck, will have to poke it back to stay onside. Now onside is Breyer, sends it in Belgrave, loose puck slot, pulled away Hohen. He puts on the brakes, picked up by the graduate student captain Tredowitz, scored in his last game. Olszewski through neutral ice, knocked down by Breyer as Potsdam having trouble here. Potsdam averaging 2 goals per game. So we're really going to need that defense to lock down here. It was a deflection off of Stockdale's chest, the only goal of this game. As a loose puck goes off the extra skater and Ryan Bonfield. He attempts to hold the near side. Benson comes in to help. Trying to send it through for Bonfield. Poked away from him. Bonfield scored against Potsdam this season. That was in that February tilt in Potsdam. As this one trapped on the near side. Loose puck. Benson tries to pull it away. An excellent poke check from Dogger Wood, the first year from St. Louis, Missouri. Shot on the other side by Fulci. Attempted to fire. So the senior shot going into the high glass. And we'll get another whistle here. Set up the free kick here as Coughlin now will take this one, fires it all the way to the far side here for Baji. So Plattsburgh conceded early in the first 10 minutes to SUNY Cortland. Were forced to play down a goal all day. They conceded once more early in the second half and couldn't break through in that game. They're trying to find a way to finish their opportunities early on. They did outshoot SUNY Cortland in that game as Baji firing this one into the box. Bad clear, and then Shalvey fires one in. Abondanza in front. Howe heads it towards the net, and Wirt coming up with his first possession of the day, just under 90 seconds into this match. Wirt has appeared in 11 games so far coming into this one, 945 minutes, allowing 10 goals for a .95 goals allowed average. He allowed 2 goals when these two teams met. He started the game, played in the first half, made no saves before being pulled. Whereas Max Shoemaker, who started the second half, both those keepers still on the roster, but Wirt's been the main starter this year. 6-2-2 overall record for the junior keeper. Cardinals now fire another ball downfield. It'll be Chris Stales, the first to it, guarded by Howe. Turned and fired back upfield out over the far sideline. Pittaresi will throw this one in just over the midfield line. 2 shots registered in the early minutes here for the Cardinals. Trying to break through here early. Howe with a touch header going laterally. It'll be stolen away by the Bengals midfielders. As Quinn now from outside back will fire one all the way downfield. Rivera trying to get it past Healy. Misplayed that pass. Now a chance on the far side. Pittaresi trying to play back-jack defense as Rivera trying to turn a shot on. Still in possession, and Palumbo with a touch. He'll be forced to take this one outside the 18. Short pass back. Prieto takes one to the box. Header will be missed, and that'll be out over the end line either way. So the Cardinals survived that short chance. It was a great counterattack led by the sophomore Diego Rivera. Both him and Manu Prieto with chances. Prieto had the shot. Captain of this team comes all the way from Portugal. Garner takes a shot downfield, finding Howe just over the midfield line. Short pass for Hayes laterally. Hayes has been a monster statistically for the Cardinals. His last goal actually came at home two home games ago against Oswego so far this year. Has 12 points on the year. Baji now far side, racing into the 18. Will chip a pass in. Howe a touch, and that one missed just wide on the right post. So Connor Howe, the first year, making his 8th start of the year, has 1 assist on the year, came 2 home games ago against Oswego. 15 shots, 7 of which were on target. Before the last game, he was shotless for a pair of games. He had 3 shots in his last game against Cortland and nearly completed 1 right there for his first of the day. So that's 3 shots now for the Cardinals in the first opening minutes of this one. Header played back upfield. Healy a touch. Coughlin will come in for support and loft this one all the way to the far side. Baji trying to chase before it goes out. Will be a one-hopper and taken out, so it'll be a Bengal throw-in. Bengals today wearing their black away jerseys. Those are trimmed in white. Little shade of orange stripes on those towards the front of the jersey. Plattsburgh and their crisp white home jerseys trimmed in cardinal red. Palumbo will head this one back. Muhammad will be forced to backtrack this one. Abondanza nearly forcing a turnover. And comes back for the press there, takes down a body, and the official will blow the whistle there. The Cardinal bench can't believe that. So a good physical effort for Abondanza. The senior comes from Rye, New York, making his 5th collegiate start and first of the season. Played 36 total minutes this year, registered some minutes against Cortland at the end of the first half. Has 1 career assist that came back on September 24th, 2021. Here he is once more, short lateral pass for Hayes. He'll take some time to think about it as he retreats back for one of the seniors being honored today in Dylan Shalvey. Now on the far side, Baji, back for Shalvey. Sees Coughlin behind him. He'll move it for Palumbo, and he'll trace this one for Coughlin. Coughlin, reigning SUNY Offensive Player of the Week, finds that one dancing in the corner. That one played out of bounds by the Bengals. Now trying to extend here is the 9-hitter Michaela Manalo. Manalo entered today. That pitch up high, called ball, with a 250 average. 16 total ribbies for Manalo in her collegiate career so far. Has a walk that brought home a run, so another ribby for her. She sits in an 0-1 count. As that one lined up the third base side, it'll be called foul. Bit of a delay there as Van Dorn reacted before the umpire. She asked, and official delivered, called a foul, so 1-1 count here for the junior. Michaela Manalo also pitched back in 2022, her first year, had 7 appearances with a 3.76 ERA. Hasn't pitched since her first season. It's a 1-1 count here for the juniors. Reed deals. Going inside. It's been a inning-heavy year starting it up for Caitlin Reed. Only pitcher on the roster with 108.1 pitches, or innings pitched already in her collegiate career. Already as a junior. Also could play the infield. She deals there. Now an up high, called strike. Good awareness from Reed, trying to locate that top spot of the zone, and does effectively to make it a 2-2 count. Pitched over 11 innings with 6 strikeouts against Plattsburgh last season as Manalo will ground this one to third. Fielded by Rogers, throw to first in time. What a stretch at first base by Gunderson.
Now batting for Plattsburgh, the shortstop, number 7, Claire Palmer.
So 5-3 for Manalo. Bring up the top of the order. Palmer 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch swung into center field, base hit. There's the Claire Palmer special. She'll get it into the outfield grass. And her first hit at home this season, and her first hit since the second game of the season for the Cardinals. So Palmer on first here with 1 out. We'll bring up Gwen Knoll. Knoll 1 for 1 with a double. Opportunities here for ribbies for Gwen. Gwen hit out of the leadoff hole with Palmer gone. The Cardinals switched around that spot a bit, but it was Knoll who got some action out of that top spot and now moved down to second. Had 1 hit against Canton last year and was 1 for 8 with a run and a stolen base last time she played against Skidmore. It was over 2 games for Gwen. Sophomore now in a 1-0 count with Palmer on first. Palmer thought about taking off. That one popped up. It'll be caught by a good movement there from Rogers. So Rogers came all the way over from third and gets out Knoll.
Stepping to the plate for the Cardinals, the third baseman, number 14, Sarah Isaacs.
So Palmer with the fly out. Or excuse me, Knoll with the fly out. And that'll bring up Isaacs here. Isaacs singled and flied out as she cracks that first pitch in the left field. That'll be over the glove of Hayes. Palmer rounds third. Isaacs will take off her third base. She'll slide in, make that an RBI triple for Sarah Isaacs. 5th RBI of her collegiate career. And now triples here to bring home Palmer. So it's a 2-out triple for Isaacs. That's just the 2nd triple for Plattsburgh this season. And the 2nd extra base hit for Isaacs. She cracked that one all the way to the fence. And now Galino coming up to the plate. 18-game hitting streak dating back to last season for Galino.